volume settings and go to world setting. World volume.
Yeah, thank you. I just forgot.
Alright, Timmy, what is this? What is this green thing?
That's a boom boom.
Yeah, and how do we get these in real life?
You have to get a job, and you could also steal it though.
No, you sell meth like your father did.
I call illegal. What?
You sell meth like your dad in Breaking Bad.
I don't know what you said because your microphone's dumb.
My microphone's not dumb.
Like you. Your microphone's dumb, like you.
No. So you get some cough medicine, right?
Still here.
You freeze dry that shit and you start breaking it up into little rocks. You smoke it.
It's his car. A boom, boom, boom. A boom, 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 boom. Okay. Stole my car.
Again?
I want to wait, boom, boom. Wait! Look out! Okay, wait, what? Look outside the. Put your head through the door. And
Timmy, your vroom vroom is in that cage over there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what that mean? Oh, that's a good word. Yes, you're learning.
Hey, car, go
My
come
sippy
here.
cup. I got my sippy cup.
Where's the car at?
I got my sippy.
Sherman, can you come here for a second?
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
sit
I'm locking kids away.
my bag and look at the wall. This is some fresh warm milk.
What's going on in there?
Yeah. No, look. It's
I have AIDS.
aliens are coming.
Can we go anywhere but here?
Yeah, okay, I'll fix that.
Like,
What an idiot.
I'm on my now. No! This place is gonna be fun. Where'd it go? Yeah. No. Yeah. Is this a new daycare, or is this a tiny
why do you
dog?
keep putting us in daycare worlds? I'm gonna teach the infants of the arch how to swear.
Everybody in the daycare.
What?
Xander,
No, I'm fine, you can just have
Kids
it.
how to swear. If you're just gonna keep sending me to daycare lobbies.
I got tons of these just to make portals to drop off and kids run inside of them. Is that the same little freaking Five Nights at Freddy's?
It's the same goddamn kid from last goddamn.
That's not the same kid.
I'm
Same
the same
answer.
kid. I'm the same kid.
Oh yeah, what word did we tell you to say?
What?
What word did we tell you to say?
What did we tell you to say?
Either bull crap or bullshit.
No, I want you to say the N word.
No.
Jeez, son. I'll say like swears. I won't tell them to say the N word.
Say it to your teacher.
I said no.
Say those people don't belong here.
Mr. Panda, beat the crap out of them.
Why do you need Mr. Panda to fight your battles for you, kid?
I don't think so.
I'll rip off your pee-pee.
Whoa! Oh yeah, that's fine, but you can't say the N word.
No. Sherman.
Yo.
Wait, when till he grows up and goes to the real world and realizes Mr. Panda gets beat up for being black?
He's black and white, he's freaking half-breed.
he's half blind.
What are you doing, little penguin child?
I'll eat your ass.
What did he say? I eat your ass.
I'll eat your ass, motherfucker.
Oh. You're one of those little kids. The freaking 30-year-old LARPing as a little kid.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. They're 30-year-old. Using a voice mod.
How much shit are you sitting in right now?
If I just bring, is it okay if I bring this out?
You mind if I whip it out?
Oh.
Do you mind if I whip it out? Hold on, Sam. Hold on.
Here, watch this. Come here. Sit in this chair.
Oh no.
No, sit in it. I can pick you up.
I can kill people with. I got a sword that I can kill people with.
Oh no.
Let's get out of here, Chris Hansen.
Oh,
Hi.
get out of here,
Like
Chris
to do
Hansen.
this.
No.
It's like my favorite show.
No. God.
Oh no!
Hi, I'm
Oh,
perfect.
there's something.
Oh god.
Wait.
Oh, not the gun, not the gun, not the gun, not the gun.
Oh, he survived! Get down, you bastard! Get down!
Help me, brother.
Long live the king!
And I have that. Stop whipping me off. I'll whip off.
That guy has a sawed-off shotgun.
Oh, that is so dark. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Okay, I'm tired of this. Okay. Same thing to you, sir.
I got a
My
cheeseburger.
name is
No,
Chris
you're really
Hansen. We're doing an
dark,
episode on
kid.
child
You said-
predators.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Bro, do
Hi,
not
my name is
do
Chris
not go
Hansen.
upstairs.
We're doing an episode on child predators.
Do not go upstairs.
Why not?
It's gross.
Change it into hip. It's because
I'm gonna do it just because you have to.
can't.
Oh Jesus.
There's diaper ponies.
Yeah, it's not that bad besides those posters.
Oh, there's pictures on the walls, and they're adults in diapers.
Hi.
Somebody drew that.
That's called porn. People with weird fetishes, okay. They knew what they were getting into.
I don't think the kids know why
They
they're
know
good
what
though.
they signed on to.
Fuck yourself, motherfucker.
Say it again.
Whoa!
That's
Wait,
not a
oh
kid, I
my
want you
god,
to know
I'm
that.
sitting.
Timmy, get down from that chair. Oh no. He's taking him to the death race.
No.
He's too smart for you.
Oh, he took it now.
Why can't I crouch? What happened? I'm in third person? What happened?
Wait, do we?
Yeah.
Wait, Chairman,
Yo.
do we tell them that the reality they're
Well,
living
Chairman
isn't
wants to go on
living in
the
isn't
right
real? Do we tell them that they're in the Matrix?
Yeah.
Come on, can you
This isn't real. This isn't really a daycare. It's a fake daycare.
All right.
People just put their headsets on kids and let them play this game all morning. It's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
They're gonna lose their reality.
Nothing, Chair.
This looks extremely like inappropriate.
Fetishy.
Mm-hmm.
Fetishy.
Looks kind of like baby play, honestly.
Hey, Lunar. I forget who you are, but I'm sorry for bringing you here.
No, kid.
You
Nah,
look
that's all
like
good.
you look like a RuneScape character, and that bothers me.
Hey, don't you have that same skin? You have the red one, don't you?
This is actually
It's a similar one, but I don't have that one.
Is that RuneScape?
Yep.
Oh, it is RuneScape. Hey, I'm not stupid. I know my own game. Hey. Or not my own game, but the game I enjoy playing a lot.
I don't like that.
Yep.
I hope all my friends join.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell are you doing here?
I don't know. I felt like joining on.
No,
so
me.
I
I'm
joined
saying
on.
all my friends are gonna join me in this creepy place.
Boy.
Leo, Lunar, go upstairs, buddy.
Well, looks like
Wait.
you're.
What armor is that actually? I'm curious. Cause I know it's RuneScape and old school at that, so props. Like, what armor is that?
It's gilded.
Oh, it's just gilded? Oh, okay. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna get, 1 second.
You gonna
Oh,
write
wait,
boy
avatar.
toy?
It's not my avatar.
Did you want to clone it?
No.
I'm not gonna clone
Boy
it. It's
toy.
essentially- It's
Spelled boy wrong.
Essentially the same thing. It's just not as flashy.
It's BOI.
There you go.
It's the same thing, but not. It's the same stats, just not as good.
BOI boy.
Not as heavy in your bank account, really.
It's not.
Yeah, kinda.
Elijah Wood. It's spelled BOI.
It's same stat wise, I'm pretty sure, because Guild is just ruined, but with, only from clues.
Yeah, pretty much.
This
Yeah.
is gonna. This is just wait.
Oh, I have our stats on this one too. Excellent.
What are you trying to write, buddy?
Yeah, no, the RuneScape world I went to didn't really have very many, and didn't even have a meter on it, so it was kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I just, did you go, which one did you go to? Because I went to the GE.
I did not go to the GE.
That's not no.
Yeah, the GE has a mirror and has like dragon, rune, like
Big and girl
God's
smooch. Why are you
Rune,
writing that?
and a few others.
Nice.
This guy's
We
big in
also have
fanfics
Master
over
of
here.
Jesus.
Nice.
Look at him.
Wait, what?
He's writing fanfics over here. What a sick pervert.
What a sick pervert. What a degenerate
Definitely.
film.
What's that for? Why would you write that? No, don't you write the words?
Don't write
I'm
the
not
word.
writing anything. I'm just writing an N.
Oh no.
Stop.
That's the point.
Stupid.
Hey, we don't use that word here.
We use the words mentally challenged.
A mistake.
Mental retardation.
No,
It's
but I
so
can use the
bad.
word here because I'm a gorilla.
You're a gorilla.
Look at my eyes. Look at them. Look at my eyes. Look at my eye.
Why are you a femboy?
Wait,
Right.
I need to sit down.
EA
What is
Sports.
that?
What a shame.
That's not really a kid though. Don't talk to that one.
Aurora. No.
Technically, I am a kid.
Okay.
Bullshit.
I'm only 14.
That's not a kid. Not in India.
Actually,
That's all I need to write.
okay.
People can
Nick.
fill in the rest for themselves.
If you had a K, it's my name.
Yeah.
Aren't you the kid?
Oh,
yourself?
sweet.
That's my name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. Watch this, watch this, watch this.
Let's see which kid I want to fuck first.
What do you say?
What?
What?
the
Fuck
fuck?
you,
Look,
RJ.
come here. I wrote the facts.
All right.
Come
What does it
on,
say
I
about
wrote-
black
I
people?
wrote a fact.
There's no way this guy's a kid. No. I believe you're a teenager, not a kid.
I fucking will. I'll do it right here, right now.
Don't you? God damn it.
You're probably gonna be second to get fucked.
Making some facts here.
Ugly.
You're just gonna be first step.
It snows when it's cold. Step 1, wait for it to snow. Step 2, it's August, why is it snowing? Boston,
That's Texas for you right there.
Desolate sky incident. The Boston desolate sky incident.
Where the
And
hell?
kid just went into that random. Which is in there.
It's not a random room. Don't go in there, Timmy. That's the dungeon.
Maybe it's
Oh
I-
god,
you
do
know
not
what
load
to
up
do.
the avatars. Do not load up the avatars.
You know what I want to do? I want to drop a murder for.
Oh no, you gotta drop Finboy
It's
Hooters.
actually good.
They always run in there.
Sam
You
gets
need to
turned
go
in.
into the dungeon. No dungeon.
We're gonna send him to the furry hub.
Wait, what is that? A mirror? Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Really?
Oh man. Oh god. Oh man.
No, I'm out of here. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I told you not to go upstairs. Upstairs is awful, man.
I'm out. Nope.
Somebody made money off this.
Nope. Yep, they did. And I'm out.
Tap
Wait
it.
to be shot.
Tap.
Just kidding. No.
They were mixing way too many messages.
Get your ass up. Whisper, get his ass up.
Okay, guys. Whoever can make the first one cry wins.
Sit in this chair. Sit in this
What?
chair.
What?
There's no chair. What are you talking about? There is? Yeah, there is.
Here's a chair.
Oh.
Here's a chair.
Sit in. Yeah. Sit in it. No, you're supposed to.
My name is Emma. What's your name? Oh, you should be in it.
Sit in the car. Wait.
In the car.
Oh, hello, mister.
I'm upside down and my body is not. Oh, jeez. What the heck?
You have a microphone?
I'm literally on the other end. Okay. Gonna respawn.
What the fuck? You thought it's not good? I don't want to see your penis.
As I said.
I see you riding round town with the girl I love. I'm like, fuck you. Jane, stop this crazy thing.
Yep.
Who the hell is that?
Are you Mandalorian? I'm a simple man making his way through the jungle.
I'm a simple man.
Goodbye.
I'm a simple man doing simple things.
I literally need to leave the world and then come back in. I'll go here.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You can just. Oh, no, not blonde. I was gonna say that I could just respawn and, you know, adjust this goddamn play and have stash with me or something like that. I don't know. But. Yeah, fucking piece of shit zombie. I'm expecting motherfucker. Fuck you, fucking PC ass bitch.
Oh shit!
We're getting your goddamn portal.
I'm sorry, I
We're
don't.
getting your
I don't.
goddamn portal, you fuckwit. I didn't even goddamn portal. Fucking
Language, Jimmy.
give him the fucking portal.
What if mommy smacked you on your asshole?
Are you Mandalorian? I'm a simple man making.
Yeah?
Those are some Gucci shoes, my friend.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh no.
Victory slash
What are you slashing? It sounds like that.
urine.
I needed to watch Slime Time. You better not be, Nick.
What? What?
It better not be urine. I will come to your house
I will come.
and beat you.
Slime Time Live.
And see, does anyone have a key? Wait, you think we're gonna give you one?
Yeah, bro, I have a key.
Oh no.
Victory slash
What are you slashing your hands like that?
urine.
I needed to watch Slime Time. You better not be, Nick.
What? What?
It better not be urine. I will come to your house
I will come.
and beat you.
Slime Time Live.
Does anyone have a key? What, you think we're gonna give you one?
This video is sponsored by Squarespace. This is a list of my 5 favorite free animation apps, and I have some criteria. Not any old animation app can wander off the street and make my list. You've got to earn it. For this roundup, I wanted to find free apps that could possibly replace Adobe Animate in my workflow. What you're watching right now, I made all of this in Adobe Animate. It's easy-ish, kinda fast, I guess. Okay, not fast, but faster than animating, say, frame by frame. Animate just has a lot of things built in that speed up my workflow. So simple apps that let me draw frame by frame are not practical for getting videos out in a timely manner. Those are cool, and there's a couple that actually make this list, but you have to do more than just give me some basic frame by frame animations. On the other side of the spectrum are animation apps that give you a bunch of illustrated assets and the tools to move them around. Those are great for presentations, little marketing videos, but they aren't great for me. I like making my own assets. That's one thing I can do fairly well. I like to give my videos their own unique branded feel. So those apps are out too. Then there are the 3D apps like Blender. Blender looks amazing and you can crank out some amazing animations out of it. And it has some 2D animation features and it almost made this list. But I'm gonna be mainly focusing here on 2D animation apps. If you want a nice 3D app, just leave now. Go. Check out Blender. That's where you want to be looking. So a list. I made a list. These are the things that I'm looking for in an app that can replace Animate for me. 1, I want to be able to draw directly in the program and draw fairly well. 2, I need to be able to import sound so I can do things like lip syncing, also timing my animation to what's happening in the video. 3, I would like a symbol library of some kind. Later on in and out. You get most of, not a fool. It has to be free. None of this free program named after pencils. It has a lot of the features that I'm looking for, but not quite everything. It has raster and vector tools. Vector drawing tools is something that Animate has as well. If you create a vector asset and you need to zoom in on it, say in a future scene, you can scale it up, no problemo. You try to do that with this video is speed up frames in between.
Here's a demonstration of the mesh you can work on, but it does and see what's happening under the hood. So there's a really large community of artists and creators. The source files, I just downloaded these from Blender, and probably one of the strongest things for Blender is that it does have that true 3D space. Here's a time lapse of some drawing. Most of the things we're looking at here, you can actually download the source files. I just downloaded these from Blender, and you can actually download them and see what's happening under the hood. So there's a really large community of artists and creators and lots of good tutorials surrounding Blender. That's one of the huge benefits of using Blender as a 2D animation tool. You can do frame-by-frame animation. You can have really good control over your different palettes and different materials and styles. Like I said, you can work in the 3D space really well to create some sort of 2D, 3D looks. So a really good tool to look at if you're interested in 2D animation, especially if you already have experience using Blender. This next program is Sozy. Sozy doesn't have any built-in drawing tools, and it's more of a presentation tool, but it allows for vector animation, and it's very basic and easy to use. So you create the artwork in something like Inkscape. It accepts an SVG file, and then you choose how the camera pans around and rotates and interacts and what part of the canvas you're able to see. You can also use this to create basic animations because you can animate, you can control the position and location and the viewability or the visibility of each individual layer. One of the great things is it gives you all the code, it gives you the HTML and JSON file. You can embed this in a website. So if you want to create animations for the web, this might be a good tool to do, especially if you have more of a programming web developer background. Like I said, it's a very basic tool. It's still under active development. We're working with layers and different brushes line for 2D animation. So this timeline supports multiple layers. You have access to all the great art creation tools available in Krita. But the animation part is kind of a secondary feature added in. The primary focus is just creating art. People use this for comic books. People use it for all kinds of fan art creation and just any kind of art that you can imagine. Anything you could paint on a canvas, you can paint digitally. This is very commonly used together with a drawing tablet. And it just has excellent support for drawing. You can bring in vector art, you can bring in raster or bitmap images, and then you can keyframe those. You can change the camera view, what the camera can see, and so everything that we've seen in these other programs, of course, Krita can do as well. It's a great tool to look into, especially if you're using a drawing tablet. Of all the ones in this list, this probably has the best support for creating art with a drawing tablet. This last program is Pencil 2D. Pencil 2D is a great program if you're just getting started with animation or if you're overwhelmed with some of the options that the other programs provide. This has a much more basic, much more easy to understand interface with very simple tools. You can work in vector or raster, and it's very good for just drawing frame by frame. So it doesn't have all of the more advanced keyframe features, although you can do some keyframing. You can work with multiple layers, including a camera layer and audio layers. And the vector portion is not fully running yet, but I would recommend working in bitmap at the time being. This program is also still under active development. It does work with a drawing tablet, and I would say all the programs you can use a drawing tablet with that we've covered in this list, I should mention. It has really good support for bringing in external artwork as well, so you can bring in background images, and you can bring in just different images that you maybe create in other programs. Then you can animate them just using Pencil. So you could use this as a part of your workflow if you didn't want to create the art and just use it for the frame-by-frame animation. And then you can export in a movie format. You can export still images or an animated image as well. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video...
Every pool bit of shark and you never get tired, that's a technical foul.
Coming from the street with dirty shoes on your feet, that's a technical foul. If you switch the radio to some modern music show, that's a technical foul. If you don't shut the door after using the refrigerator, that's a technical foul. A technical foul. If you touch the thermostat,
You'll get hit with a bat.
'cause that's a technical foul.
You will feel my wrath.
If your hair clogs the drain,
You'll know the meaning of pain.
'cause that's a technical foul.
I'll show you no mercy.
Oh, this is such bullshit.
Hey!
In this house we say bullshit, or it's a technical foul. A technical foul.
Let me get this straight. You expect me to change my entire lifestyle in one night because you guys are a couple of psychotic control freaks?
You got it, Bob.
Or you can go rot in the gutter. It's up to you, Yankee Doodle.
Well, I don't want to do that, but let me run a few questions by you so I don't screw up accidentally. If I don't spray Lysol after moving about,
That's a technical foul.
okay. If I decide to wash my ass with your monogram towel,
That's a technical foul.
Please say Heine.
if I make fun of your crazy feeties or give sugar cookies to Miss Diabetes,
That's not only a technical foul, but possibly a homicide.
can I sleep past 3?
If you do, you'll get a T.
Take a whiz in those
I'll
flowers.
say hit the show.
Use this horn as a bomb.
Adios, Tommy John.
Make some long distance calls.
You'll get a kick in the balls.
And I walk around with my morning erection.
If you want an automatic ejection, 'cause that's a technical foul.
But I'd like to see it anyway. Just kidding.
There are certain rules which apply in one's life with your sister, friends, or imaginary wife.
I can't believe I haven't killed myself here with Wiggs McGee and the furry elf.
They took my wig
my god!
Go after her, or it's a tactical fall! A tactical fall! A tactical fall! If you're coming from the street with dirty shoes on your feet, that's a tactical foul. If you switch the radio to some modern music show, that's a tactical foul. If you don't shut the door after using the refrigerator, that's a tactical foul. A tactical foul. If you touch the thermostat,
You'll get hit with a bat.
'cause that's a technical foul.
You will feel my wrath.
If your hair clogs the drain,
You'll know the meaning of pain.
'cause that's a technical foul.
I'll show you no mercy.
Oh, this is such bullshit.
In this house we say bullshit, or it's a technical foul. A technical foul.
Let me get this straight. You expect me to change my entire lifestyle in one night because you guys are a couple of psychotic control freaks?
You got it, Bob.
Or you can go rot in the gutter. It's up to you, Yankee Doodle.
Well, I don't want to do that, but let me run a few questions by you so I don't screw up accidentally. If I don't spray Lysol after moving about,
That's a technical foul.
okay. If I decide to wash my ass with your monogram towel,
That's a technical foul.
Please say honey.
if I make fun of your crazy feeties or give sugar cookies to Miss Diabetes,
That's not only a technical foul, but possibly a homicide.
can I sleep past 3?
If you do, you'll get a T.
Take a whiz in those
I'll
flowers.
say hit the show.
Use this horn as a bomb.
Adios, Tommy John.
Make some long distance calls.
You'll get a kick in the balls.
Can I walk around with my morning erection?
If you want an automatic ejection, 'cause that's a technical foul.
But I'd like to see it anyway. Just kidding.
There are certain rules which apply in one's life with your sister, friends, or imaginary wife.
No.
Victory slash
What are you slashing that sounds like that?
urine.
I needed to watch Slime Time. You better not be, Nick.
What? What?
It better not be urine. I will come to your house
I will come.
and beat you.
Slime Time Live.
In this video, we're going to be learning how to hold and draw a little circle in the bottom left-hand corner of this canvas. This white square is really our frame, and it's actually a key frame. It's frame 1. And look down here at the bottom, we have these different layers. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We have frame 1 that we're on, and we're on a bitmap layer. There's also vector layers and camera layers, and we can add and remove to get different layers. There's different types of layers, but in this case, we're working with a bitmap layer, which means we're kind of drawing pixel by pixel and sort of freehand drawing. And we're on this frame 1. If I want to advance to frame 2, I can click this plus sign right here next to keys, and that will add another keyframe. So now we're on keyframe 2, and if I just click here, we can draw another part of this circle. Notice we can see in a lighter gray the circle we drew before, and we can come down here and click on frame 1 and toggle between the two of them. If I want to get back in and make changes on frame 1, I can still come in here and maybe grab the erase tool, for example, and erase part of that. Then I can go back into frame 2, and I can grab another tool or the same tool, and I can add to it and draw more on it. And if I click the plus sign again, I advance to the third frame, so I can sort of draw what that third frame will look like. And we can keep doing these steps over and over again. And if we want to get back to one, we can. So that's 4, this is frame 5, this is frame 6. And we see down in here, if we look closely, everyone that has a drawing in it has this darker shaded blue rectangle. So down here on these other 2 tracks, they only have something active on frame 1. But the bitmap layer has things active on frames 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, it looks like. And if we want to play this back, we can come over here. There's a little playhead. We click this play, and it'll play through our animation once and then stop. Can zoom in a little bit up here. And if we want to repeat over and over again, we can click this loop, select this loop icon, and when that's selected, it'll just loop over and over again. It's going through frame 1 through 6, and it's just playing that animation. And then we can keep coming. We can see how that looks. If we like it, we can just keep adding keyframes in here and drawing more to our animation. And it's just a very simple example. We could make this as detailed as we wanted to. We can even import drawings and pictures from other programs. But I'll just show you real quick here how we would do an animation. Oh, what did it say? Oh, I'm going to say never ask again. If you don't save your animation, it just reminds you, Control Z, it'll just remind you that you don't have a saved animation because it wants to make sure you don't lose your work. And notice here too, we can draw off of we can go out of frame if we want to. We can draw in this gray area. It just won't be shown in our animation unless we move the camera into that bound, which we'll learn how to do in a future tutorial. So now let's see what this looks like. It's looping over and over again, and we see this. We have this nice sort of animation here. Now, if I want to save this, I can go to File, and we learned previously I can go File, Save, but that'll just save my project so that I can get back in and keep making changes or keep working on it. But if I want to save it in a format that people can watch, like a video format or an animated image format, I can go to Export, and I can go Export Movie, Export Image Sequence, or export just a single image, just the image that's on the current frame, frame 14. Or we can do an animated GIF, or some people call this GIF. So it's a .gif extension, and this is what I'll do here. So I'll just leave it and call it Untitled. I'll put it on the desktop, and we'll go Save. And then here's just some information. It's 800 width and 600 height, and it's starting at frame 1, ending at frame 15. Sometimes you may want to change that a little bit, and then we're telling it to loop when it gets to the end. And we don't have any sound associated with this, so we're not doing sound. I'll just click OK, and it exports it. It says, do you want it to open? I'll just say sure. And now it will open this up, the location of it, and so we can find this and click it, and this will open up. This can be displayed in a web browser, so if you can embed it in like a website or something, we can go to this. If I just open up Firefox here, I think I can just drag this on, and we'll be able to watch the playback happening within the web browser. So it's really cool, and then we can also embed this into a website and have this animation play. We can also export, like I mentioned, as a series of images. So we can export a sequence of images, and then we can bring that into a video editing program or another program and do some more work on it if we wanted to. Or we can just export it as a... oh, that's import. We can export it as a movie as well. And so we can, like a .mp4, and we can play it in a video player or add it to a video project. So hopefully you found this informative. In the next video, we'll talk more about... there's these onion skin features, how to control that, what's being displayed. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them.
Can I move you? Oh.
I can't believe I haven't killed myself here with Winks McGee and the furry elf.
They took my wig. I remember the look in their eyes.
Guess I'll have to deal with your demands, but please don't touch me with your alien hands. I got no right to prowl.
The whistle, she's on the prowl. Without my wig, I look like an owl. Hoo-hoo!
Oh my god!
Welcome back to another Pencil 2D tutorial. In this video, we'll be importing audio and images to animate in Pencil 2D. So I'll include the link in the description of this video. You can download these for free from Pixabay. We appreciate the users for uploading and sharing this artwork. I've already downloaded these and they're in my downloads directory. So I'm going to select the bitmap layer. And first I'm just going to change this and call it background. And then while it's selected, I'm going to go File, Import, and Import Image. And I can just navigate to that location where I downloaded it, which is my downloads directory. And I can find this file. My file system shows me a preview.
Hi, this is the first of all paid, and it's the tool for a student. And that, of course, will only last you whilst you're a student. So if you want to continue your work afterwards, you have to pay for a license. However, there's great advantages to other programs, particularly Blender. That's the one I use. As a freelancer, I can use Blender and I don't have to have a commercial license or anything like that. Lots of people argue, oh, well, this one's better, this one's not as good. The only program that I really think is that much better is ZBrush. Seems to be the industry standard for sculpting, whereas a program like Blender seems to have a bit of a way to go there. Although I have seen some amazing pieces created in Blender, it just takes that little bit more effort to get there than it does with something like ZBrush. Substance Painter is another one. If you're texturing within Blender, it's just a bit more quirky and a bit more awkward to get to that final stage, but the results can be the same. In terms of where to go for tutorials, I've got a long list. Darren Lyle, I learned a lot from him. I thought he was fantastic and he goes at a nice pace, although I think he's moved a lot of his tutorials across to Udemy or something like that. So he's trying to sell his work, which is fair enough. But still on his channel, there's some great stuff. Blender Guru is another one, although I wouldn't start.
Hi, this is Darren Lyle. For some reason, I'm inspired to do character work today, and I've had this little guy on my hard drive for ages, and I thought, it's time to bring him to life. I've split the drawings up into individual images, one for the front view and one for the side view. So let's bring those images into Blender. I'm going to open up the Properties panel over here on the right and go into Background Images and add an image. And I'm going to open up this and I'll begin with the front view here. And I want this image to be for only the front view camera. So I'll choose that. And so now if I go to the front view, you should see him there. All right, so you know what? I'm going to get rid of all these things as well. Just delete all those. Now I'll choose a new image. I'm going to go Add Image. And for this one, I want the side view. And I want it to be only visible in the right orthographic camera. All right, let's take a look and see if that actually did what I think it did. I'm going to hit the 3 key on the numpad. There's my side view, and the 1 key on the numpad, and there's my front view. So now I'm going to create a new screen layout up here. Hit the plus key, create a new screen layout, and call this character modeling. Just so I have this. And I'm going to split the screen up here into two. And this one on the left, I'll do the front, and this one on the right, the side view. And now I think I need to move this guy up so his feet are on this ground plane here. So let's see. He would be the front view here, right? And I could bring him up in the Y. Whoa. So bring him up to say 5. And now I can come over here with the right side and bring him up. And now in object mode here, go to fire. What I'm going to do is on the edge flow. Continue the reference image. But that's okay. You don't need to, at this point, we're going to want to match. The thing that I've found is that the default camera of 30, I'm going to do some and adjusting back here. All the adjust here is use a couple to need in order as I go the way we need it, right to where the top of the okay. Hi, this is Darren Lyle. You run down path with bounded. You model the clothes and accessories of this character. This is the last in the character modeling series, and I think from